What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Riding from After Work Until the Sun Goes Down. I'm Dylan, your average Moto Joe, and today we are going to be working on race lines and sprint speed. I've got a race coming up in about 2 weeks from today, exactly 2 weeks from today, on my home track, so I do have the home field advantage, which is good because this is going to be my first race back in 6 years. Today we're going to be working on finding my race lines so I can run those for the next week or so. And so we're going to find the race lines, and then we're going to work on anything that I feel like is a struggle. What's the word I'm looking for there? I'm just going to work on anything that I feel like I'm struggling with today and find some good race lines. So we're going to see if we can get this track really polished and see how we do on the first race back in a couple weeks. So stay tuned and I'll walk you guys through what I'm working on today. All right, it's a good evening for riding. The wind isn't bad, nice and cloudy, it ain't super hot. It's perfect, other than one problem. I am the only one out here this evening. So that means probably not going to push it too hard. Oh, I thought I heard somebody coming. I don't think anybody's coming though. So I probably won't push it too hard. But I am still going to do laps. I'm going to change the plan a little bit. We're not going to work on sprint speed. We'll focus on technique and we'll get the race lines down and just start running my race lines, and then we'll probably work on corners because I know corners are a weakness right now. So those are some safer things we can do. We'll see how the rollers are. I really wanted to work on the sand rollers. My home track is a sand track out here, which has positives and negatives too, right? Good thing about a sand track is you have to be really fit, or it just helps your fitness a lot. When I get on a dirt track, I can do like twice as many laps. But bad thing is, I mean, while the technique is very similar, your cornering technique is just a bit different. You got to roll on the throttle a little sooner and carry some more momentum, use your brakes less. So, but that's all right. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna give it the best we can while staying safe, since there's nobody else out here, and we'll see what we can do. I think first up I'm just going to run 5 laps, pick my race lines. I'm not going to push too hard, but I'm going to give it a decent pace. So put that on the GoPro. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Oh, I gotta fix my posture. Okay, I'm smoked. I think that was only 3 laps. I am coming off my 250, fresh onto the 350. This is my, like my 3rd legit time riding it, and it's more to hang on to than the 250 was. I also think I need to work on my technique and gripping, and just gripping with my knees, and just not gripping the bars is bad. But there's 3 laps. I need to be able to do 5. Holy smokes. I think today, I know I said I was going to work on speed and stuff. I think I'm going to work on weaknesses next. I'm going to go out and hit some damn corners. I can think of several. These 2 right here, and 1 sand corner in the back over there that are just not good at all, that I'm going to work on for sure. So I think I'm going to go hit those 3 corners. I'll set up the camera so you guys can watch that. And then after that, I'm going to do a 10-lap moto. Real smooth pace, just focusing on technique, not worrying about speed at all. I need to get my endurance up. So plan has changed. We're not working on sprint speed today. We're going to work on some weaknesses. I'm going to do those corners, and I know it's dangerous without anybody out here, but I think I am going to work on the rollers a little bit too. So I'm going to get a drink of water here. We're going to go back out, and we'll hit a couple of corners, 3 corners, and we're going to hit the rollers too, and just try to polish those things up, take another break, and do a 10-lap moto. Could probably call it a day. So don't want to take too long here. Want to keep the heart rate up and stuff, but I'm going to grab a drink of water, and then we'll get back out there and work on some corners. All right, here's the corner in question. I'm going to work on keeping my posture good through the corner and coming in a little bit faster and just carrying my momentum through it. All right, I think they got faster. I know I braked less and posture got a little bit better throughout. I think I still got some work to do on it, but I've only got a limited amount of time. There's a couple more corners I want to hit, so let's go to the next one. This one, we land off this tabletop, come in here, and it's basically the same corner but a left-hander. So we're gonna see how we can get through this one, see if we can make some progress. All right, that feels pretty fast. Entry speed, I think I could get through it without touching the brakes at all, but that's better. Let's go to the next one. All right, next up is the sand corner. I feel like I'm coming in way too slow and I'm getting bogged down, so I'm gonna try to carry I'm taking the inside line, but I want to take the widest part of the inside line, carry my momentum all the way through instead of digging into the middle. So that's what we're gonna work on here. All right, that's better than it was. At the very least, I'm not braking coming into it at all. Carrying a lot more momentum through it. I think I could look ahead a bit more, and I think I could maybe sit upright a bit better, but it's improvement. So all we're looking for, as long as I finish out the day today better than I started the day, that's a win for me. So all right, we're gonna go look at the rollers. Here we go. I really feel like this is gonna be one spot on the track that you can really, it's gonna separate you from mid-pack to top of the pack if I can get these rollers. So I'm gonna see what I can do on them. But yeah, here we go. All right, that's definitely improvement. I think I need third gear to stay on top of them through that corner. So let's try it. That's definitely improved though, but I'm revving out in second now. So I need that. I need more oomph. Stay on top of them. All right, guys. It is about, so it's like 7:50, almost 8 o'clock. Sun's going down. Oh, what a good day. Didn't end up doing what we planned, but honestly, I know I said I was going to work on sprint speed, but I think focusing on technique and focusing on my weaknesses just got me so much faster. What a great day, man. Those last few laps, I can't remember if it was 5 or 6. I'll see when I go back to watch the video, but I've been riding this track since I was 6 years old, and that is the fastest I have ever ridden this track. I'm feeling great. I'm getting better every time I go out riding, and it's really fun, man. I'm enjoying it like I used to when I was a kid. And I took about 6 years where I didn't race at all and I hardly rode. And that was because I was being too hard on myself, guys. I was expecting too much out of myself every time I went riding, and instead of setting little goals and being super hyped at the end of the day like I am now, I was setting really high expectations and expected to get them just like that, and I was going home disappointed every day. So that's the real difference, guys. Relentless forward progress, nice and steady, just slow and steady, just get a little bit better every time you go. You don't got to go out and be Ricky Carmichael every time you ride. If you just get a little bit better each time, that's all you can really ask for yourself, and you'll feel a lot better that way. At least I know I do. So thanks for tuning in for another episode of Riding from After Work Till Sundown. My name's Dylan, your average Moto Joe, and if you want to see us make it to Loretta's, please subscribe. Support the journey. I do a lot of wrenching videos, riding videos, do some funny videos. There's this guy named Uncle Bo. Don't really know who he is. I guess he's my uncle, but he takes over the channel sometimes and rips around on a trashed out Polaris Sportsman. So that's pretty fun to watch. But if you guys are new to the channel, my goal is to qualify for Loretta's in C class. I don't really care how long it takes. I'm going to start trying next year and keep trying until I make it. So please support the journey. And yeah, guys, stay tuned. I'm really enjoying it. And if you guys are like me, you're working full-time jobs and you're just trying to enjoy your passions on the side, and then this is the channel for you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.